How's it going, fellow Detroit Red Wings fans? So we have talked about top prospects Simon Edvinsson and Sebastian Cossa, not to mention some later round picks like Pascal Zito, Cross Hannes, Alex Cotton, and the giant Elmer Soderblom. Well, needless to say, it would be a crime if we didn't talk about the 6'4" defenseman who is tearing it up over in the SHL with Rogle. And if this was last season, we would be talking about Moritz Seider. This year, we are talking about William Wallinder. Now, before we get too far into today's video, I want to give a shout out to Nicholas Bower. About 3 months ago, we hit the 1,000 subscriber mark and want to start thanking you guys for making the Red Wing Nation community a community. So, if you want to get a shout out, make sure you subscribe and join lots of great Red Wing and hockey fans that are already a part of this channel. Anyways, back to Wallinder, selected with the first pick of the second round of the 2020 NHL draft, the same one that we drafted Lucas Raymond, and we took Wallinder as a high ceiling, low floor defender. Meaning that yes, Wallinder has a lot of very good skills, but it's very raw. He has to learn how to use it and properly deploy it against opponents that will make him pay if he messes up. Versus a prospect like Gustav Lindstrom, who is more of a guarantee to make the NHL, not a guarantee, but more likely, but won't blow anyone away with their skills or point totals. Regardless, last season was not promising, recording 1 goal, 5 assists for 6 points in 43 games played with Modo in the Hockey Allsvenskan, which is like Sweden's AHL. I'm sure lots of fans were disappointed. I know I was, given Wallinder was kind of giving off Moritz Seider vibes. And well, he should have done better. Lots of fans still had trust in his development. After all, it was only 1 season. Not to mention, faith was kind of restored when news broke Wallinder would be lacing up the skates with Rogle, an organization that Seider broke out in. And well, that faith and trust was definitely well placed. So far this season, Wallinder has 4 goals, 6 assists for 10 points in 20 games played in the SHL, which is good enough for 3rd on the team in points for defensemen. Currently pacing at half a point per game is a lot better than his 6 points in 43 games last season in a weaker league. Wallinder is showing his assets off. He makes great breakout passes, he moves the puck around the offensive zone, he can also skate the puck out of his own zone with his silky skating and soft hands. Not to mention proving to be defensively responsible with a +5. Cromwell is also helping with his development, being on the ground over in Sweden. With all his years of being a top defenseman for the Detroit Red Wings, it obviously gives guys like Wallinder, Edvinsson, Johansson, etc. a mentor that can help them develop their skills into one day being an NHL defenseman. And while you take a look at U20 scoring, Wallinder sits at 2nd and Edvinsson is 1st. Both defensemen leading scoring for all U20 scoring by an actual margin too. So where does this put Wallinder in terms of development and NHL ETA? My guess is that Wallinder should sign his entry-level contract at the end of the season, but depending on how log-jammed the Grand Rapids Griffins are on defense, that may keep him over in Sweden. Similar to what they did with Albert Johansson this season, but if he starts to really pick up the pace, and he has recently, heading into Thursday's game last night, he has 2 goals, 4 assists for 6 points in 5 games played, and if you go to his last 9 games, he has 7 points as well. We could see Wallinder possibly force his way into getting an extended look come next season's training camp and preseason. I'm definitely not saying he will make the Detroit Red Wings out of camp or anything like that, but keep an eye on the young Swedish defenseman. Wallinder most likely will be playing for Team Sweden at the World Junior Championships later this month. What do you guys think of William Wallinder? Let us know down below. Red Wing Nation was designed to be a community of Red Wings fans that can come together and talk about all things Red Wings. If you like this video, make sure you drop a like. That way we make more content that you like. And lastly, if you are a Red Wings fan, if you are a hockey fan, if you are just a great person, make sure you subscribe and join this wonderful Red Wing Nation community. And until next time, lights on the Red Light District.